is aware that the Coalition of Northern Groups had commenced a planned series of peaceful marches in all parts of the North to invite attention to the dire state of security of lives and property in many communities in the North. Two of such marches had held in Mina, Niger State, and in Katsina. After the protests, the chairman of the Board of Trustees of this Coalition of Northern Groups, Nastura Ashir Sharif, was invited to Abuja and then detained. He was released in the evening yesterday without being charged. And we wish to use this opportunity to appreciate all persons and groups who have intervened to deepen the rule of law and the rights of citizens to engage in peaceful protests. We recall that the then President General Muhammadu Buhari, who is now president, and the leadership of the APC had exercised these same rights before his election as president in 2015. Unfortunately, it has come to our attention that there are plans to disrupt these peaceful protests and marches and subvert their objectives in some parts of the North. The goals of these subversives are to create a hostile environment that will worsen the state of insecurity in which our people live and divert attention from their goal, which is basically to urge government to take firm and immediate steps to arrest the bleeding in the North. The Northern Elders Forum has therefore engaged the Coalition of Northern Groups in discussions to prevent a subversion of its otherwise commendable efforts to organize peaceful marches and protests. We took cognizance of some positive developments since the Mina and Katsina marches. President Muhammadu Buhari has appealed to the people of Katsina State, to be patient as plans to clear the state of bandits are underway. After the marches, President Buhari dispatched a high-powered delegation to some states in the northwest to meet with governors and convey his concerns and plans to take firmer action against banditry, rustling, kidnapping, and raping of our communities, rapists who have made lives of our people virtually valueless in the North. Yesterday, President Buhari met with service chiefs and expressed his disappointment at their records and performance and directed them to do better to protect our communities. All these are evidence that the administration is taking note of the growing outrage in many quarters in the North, but particularly from the courage and the faith of members of the Coalition of Northern Groups that change comes only when we raise our voices and act against indifference and incompetence. We realize that there is still a long way to go, and many Northerners are concerned that protests and marches do not become the only means of getting our leaders to do what is right. The Northern Elders Forum has consulted with the Coalition of Northern Groups, has counseled the Coalition of Northern Groups to suspend its marches and explore additional avenues with other groups and individuals to sustain the momentum and keep the government on its toes. We have also agreed that all groups in the North should be encouraged to raise their levels of vigilance and organization to demand that our elected leaders live up to their oath to secure Nigerians. The Northern Elders Forum is confident. The Northern Elders Forum commends the maturity of members of the Coalition of Northern Groups to demonstrate the best traditions of respect for elders for which our communities are famous. As we await the outcome of their deliberation on this, we wish to draw the attention of President Muhammadu Buhari and all governments that neither the Forum, Northern Elders Forum, nor the Coalition of Northern Groups represent a threat to them. We do, however, represent voices that need to be heard in our current circumstances in the North. Thank you. Doctor. Okay. All right, thank you very much. Thanks.